Okay. All right. Hi, everybody. My name is Sharon MacDonald, and I'm really happy to be here with you today for the Golden Drop. And I wanted to share with you the intention that we have with the Golden Drop. It is to be able to, for you to bring people to this call to be able to learn really neat tips and tricks about how to use your essential oils that are kind of like life hacks, things that you don't really think about using your essential oils with, because you can become an everyday essential oil user. And what does that mean? It just simply means that you're using safe and natural remedies to be able to do life things that you've always done. So transfer buying, instead of buying Pine Sol, you're gonna make your own Pine Sol, and all of those good things that we're doing, and how to put essential oils into your lip balm so you can have puffy, Botox looking lips without having Botox, you know, that kind of stuff. So that's the stuff that we do here. And so if you're joining us from the FDA or the FTC, we're glad you're here. We want you to understand that we're just a bunch of normal, everyday people who come together to be able to chat about our essential oil questions and be able to be savvy with our use and safe. So there are safety regulations with essential oils. You can use doTERRA's aromatically, internally, and topically. And so we encourage you to look in your product guide and be able to see those definitions and what they are. So we want to welcome all of you, and we want to invite you to invite people that you're working with to this call, and you can share our archived calls with maybe something that somebody's had a question about, or use it as a tool to be able to share ideas. So we welcome you to do that, and you can find those on Vimeo, Sharon MacDonald on Vimeo, as well as on YouTube. So Renee transfers all of these over to that, so you can have them in both places. So today I'm going to be your host, and I'm going to talk about green cleaning. And I'm going to give you a recipe. I'm glad that Miss Andrea Manus is on, because this one is for her husband, Brandon, because I think that I've nailed the smell of Pine Sol. Okay, and you can tweak it to add a little bit more and a little bit less. So if you want to just play with these oils, you're going to be able to get the smell that you want. When I smell Pine Sol, I smell that real pine smell, along with lemon. And so I found when I add a little bit more lemon, I can get that smell that's more like Pine Sol. And not everybody likes Pine Sol, but particularly for her husband, he's in the military and he doesn't think it's clean unless it smells like Pine Sol. So my personal favorite smell is Purify. Okay, I love the smell of that cilantro in it. And in fact, my husband said, what if we put a little cilantro in this? And I said, that is actually a good idea. So let me give you the recipe. So everybody get your papers and pens out, unless you're driving. Then you can just come back to the replay. And then if Renee, you'll take notes, then you could just put this in the replay, and so that people have that. Woohoo! Okay. So here's what you do. You start with a gallon of warm water, and you can use an old empty vinegar container. I think that's probably the very best. But you're going to do warm water, and the reason why you're using warm water when you first do this is because you're going to add 2 tablespoons of liquid Castile soap. Okay? 2 tablespoons of liquid Castile soap. And you can find Castile soap in just about in a bunch. I like to get mine at Target. Sometimes Walmart has it in an easy place, but it's over in the cleaning supplies. And sometimes you can only find it in the baby section. So it just depends. And there is, that's what you're gonna do. So 1 gallon of warm water, 2 tablespoons of liquid Castile soap, and then 5 drops of Douglas Fir essential oil. Okay, and 5 drops of White Fir essential oil, and 5 drops of Cypress, and the last one is 10 drops of lemon essential oil. Okay. And then, like I just said, you can add a little bit of Purify in with that. I would say anywhere between probably 4 and 8 drops of Purify may give you kind of that smell that you're looking for. Just remember, when you're doing things like this, you know, you have your own expectations, and the way you smell things are going to be different. So just play with these oils and the number and smell it, and when it smells the way you want it, that's the one for you. So there you go. Just make sure to label your gallon container so that you know what's in it. All right, that's my one request. Here are the instructions. Okay, are you ready? Number 1, you're going to add soap and essential oils to your container. And then you can add that, you know, you could do it for a bucket if you wanted to do a whole bucket, but I like to make it up into this Castile soap thing, and I mean into your gallon size, and then add it. But I clean differently, so it depends on what you're doing. So let's do this one, Renee, that we're going to do it in a bucket. All right, so it's easier for people. A gallon size, so you're going to fill up a bucket, a gallon size bucket with your water and your essential oils and your soap. Okay. And then you're going to use a mop or a rag to clean your floors with, and you're going to pour it into you can also use it to pour into a spray bottles before you put your mop in, obviously. Pour it into some spray bottles, and you can use it to clean the countertops as well. So let me go back to the whole, you know, you're going to make up a solution that you can kind of keep around. If you're going to make up a gallon size for the, you know, for all-purpose cleaning, let's say to fill up your spray bottles with, I would, if you wanted, I don't like my stuff to be super soapy, so you may find that 2 tablespoons of Castile soap is just right, and you may find, I've got really hard water or soft water, and I need to add a little less. Think about the kind of water you have at your house, and just modify that. So soft water would use 1.5 tablespoons, and then the hard water would use for sure 2 tablespoons of the Castile soap. Okay, and all those other essential oils are going to cut through grease. They're going to cut through all of that. So they make a really, really great, great product. So that is my tip for today. That's how you can use those beautiful essential oils. And if there are any questions, Renee, do you see anything?
No, but I have one. So when you say that you're putting together as a bucket, is that a one-time use or?
Yeah.
Okay.
If you're mopping, like I use, so the way that I do it is I fill up the gallon size vinegar bottle, old vinegar bottle, because I hate the smell of vinegar. I use it in my laundry, right? But I don't use it to clean with. So any recipe for cleaning, I am only using water and essential oils, period. Nothing more. For like window cleaner and countertops, I'm a water, even my hand sanitizer, I'm a water and essential oil kind of girl. So for me, I fill up that gallon size old vinegar bottle with warm water, my Castile soap, my essential oils, and just shake it up, and then I pour it into my spray bottles and just keep using that until, so because I use a steam mop, I spray my floor where I have high traffic, and then I steam mop over them. Does that make sense, Renee?
Yep, absolutely.
Yeah, so I use it more of a multi-purpose kind, but obviously with soap, I'm not going to be using it on my windows. You know, I might use it on my countertops, but I'm really, for my countertops, I save that specifically for water and essential oils only. What I do use this spray for, this particular new, are the toilets. The boys are disgusting, And so I put it in my spray bottle, and I use that same spray bottle for my floor and for the toilets.
Nora had a quick statement, says, haha, my son says if you're trying to pass inspection, Pine Sol is the way to go.
That's right.
And then Kira has her hand up.
Okay, great.
Hey there. I just, I was going to ask about vinegar, but now we know that you leave it out because you don't like the smell of it. I was just thinking with our hard water, I put vinegar in my cleaner so that the bubbles work better. But that makes sense. I get it since you don't like the smell of it. I like it. I think it smells clean to me. I guess vinegar is like Pine Sol to me. I use vinegar for everything. But also, can you? Yes, absolutely. So can you clarify again, remember how many drops you said of oil you use? Am I cutting out?
Yes, I can. Yep, you did, but I can hear you now. 5 drops of Douglas Fir.
Okay.
5 drops White Fir. 5 drops of Cypress, and then 10 drops of lemon.
Okay.
Okay, and then if you want to do Purify, because it's got that cilantro, you know, it's cilantro, that cilantro in Purify kind of gives it a kick. And so I would recommend for that you do anywhere between 4 and 8, depending on, and you just drop it in and you can smell it. You'll be able to smell the smell that you're looking for.
And Sharon, do you add that with all the other ones? Or do you take out one and?
No, you add it in with everything.
Okay.
Okay.
Fine.
Okay. Got it. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Sharon,
Yes.
I am literally going to make this up and give it to Brandon for his birthday.
When is his birthday?
It's in March.
There you go. Big red. But make sure that you play with it. And when you do, go back to this thread on our Go Green group page and make modification comments. And then we'll modify it. Say, this is true military Pine Sol.
Because, you know, he's been looking for Pine Sol. Like, he's tried everything.
Yeah.
For 10 months.
Yeah. I remember the time that he made up that beautiful solution for you, and you're like, what?
Yeah. I mean, he tried spearmint once. I don't know why he tried spearmint, but the whole house smelled like chewing gum.
Well, that's a really good emotional essential oil, actually.
Well, and also, at least he's playing with the oils, so who cares what he cleans with, right?
I know, right? I know. We need to be patient people. Can I make a comment really quick and just clarify something? I just wanted to explain, you know, for me, for vinegar, again, for me, it reminds me of pickles. I love pickles. I eat pickles all the time. I could eat pickles every single day. But for cleaning wise, that vinegar smell, I just don't like that. But if you are a vinegar lover, just like Kira said, then use it. It's not going to hurt your essential oils. It's not going to hurt your recipes, nor will witch hazel ruin your hand sanitizer or your facial cleaners that you're making with witch hazel. And I'm just really a no-nonsense kind of really simple kind of a person when I use essential oils. So I kind of try to keep it really basic. So just wanted to do that. Would you do the same amount of vinegar as you do water? Yes, I would recommend half and half. If you're going to use vinegar, use half of a gallon of vinegar and a half of a gallon of water. And you'll get, you know, especially for people with wood floors, you know, vinegar is awesome for wood floors. So it's delicious. It's really good.
And for those of us with boys that are disgusting in the bathroom.
That's my point, right? Yeah. Yeah, disgusting. Good.
Come on.
Go ahead, Kylie. Kylie, I can't hear you. Kylie, I can't hear you. Did you mean to say something?
Hey, come on. Boys aren't the only one disgusting.
No, it's true. Girls are disgusting too. So thank you for that comment.
Oh, he's in trouble.
It's all good. All right, we have someone new here today, Victoria. We want to welcome you today. I haven't seen you on our call before, so welcome. And if you want to jump in and ask a question, feel free to, but we're glad to have you here today and welcome you to our call.
Diana just raised her hand.
Please.
Oh, it would help if I unmuted myself, huh?
Here you go.
I was going to say that I use a lot of Castile soap. And what I do, I use it for my laundry soap. I use it for my hand soap. So it's everywhere in the house. But what I do is I make a mixture of like a 50-50 water and the Castile soap. And then I add the On Guard to it. And depending on how much I'm making at a time, I just add enough On Guard so that it smells good, so it smells like what I want it to smell like.
Yeah.
But I never thought about adding the Purify to it, so now I think I'm going to add Purify to it. But I use that everywhere in my house. It does great for my laundry. My clothes come out clean, and it's natural. Castile soap, I love it. The other thing that I do is I use baking soda, and I just sprinkle baking soda like in my toilets and my tubs, you know, and then I use probably about a tablespoon of our On Guard concentrate. You can either just pour it in there, or you can put it in a spray bottle with and spray the tub. I scrub it, and then I let it sit, and then I come back and then scrub it again and rinse it off. And I tell you, it really does get rid of a lot of your, especially hard water stains, because I have a lot of that.
Yeah.
Awesome for that. So we forget that baking soda is a very good natural cleaner for so many things. So just my little tidbit.
Love it. You know, Andrea Manus did, I believe, if I'm not mistaken, I think that she did make soft scrub for us on here before. I may be mistaken, but she did a soft scrub recipe.
Okay, I'll have to look for it.
Yeah.
I didn't do it on here, Sharon, but we did it in a class.
Oh, then we need to remember that. That should probably be on our list to teach people.
I'll do it when I host in February.
Woo! Awesome. All right. Well, we have some treats for you in February. You have a whole slew of hosts who are coming direct to share their tips and tricks while I'm in India. And so Renee is going to co-host with them and get them started, introduce them, and you're going to get to see some fresh faces. If you're interested in co-hosting with us, please send your name into Renee at Green Essentials Assistant. Okay, that's all one word, Green Essentials with an S, assistant at gmail.com, and she'll put you into our rotation. This is super simple. You just offer your tips just like we have. You can go back and watch other tips to see what people have done. And if we have a repeat, you still bring a different flavor. It doesn't matter if it's a repeat because these cycle through and you bring your own personal awesomeness to this. So thank you, everybody, for joining us. We want to share with you how to pay this forward. And paying it forward is sharing this call with others and inviting them to this call. We want to welcome anyone who's new, and those of you who have joined us for the first time on replay, thank you for joining us. Send in your tips and ideas that you'd like to hear more about and any questions, and we'll be happy to answer those on these calls. The other way you can pay it forward is you are going to be bringing that home to your budget by purchasing everything through the Loyalty Reward Program. So the Loyalty Reward Program is going to be able to provide you the opportunity for rebate points that come into your account for free, where you can buy extra essential oils for gifts, for personal product, for storage, long-term storage. Essential oils are awesome because they have a forever shelf life. So they're great for prepping and emergency preparedness things. So be mindful of that. And then you can also pay it forward by sharing essential oils with other people and teaching them and being their mentor. So this is a beautiful way to be able to share with families all over the world what you know about essential oils, because your voice is super important and other people are looking for what you have. So don't keep it a secret. Share with other people. We're super glad that you're here today, and we want to welcome everyone again. Thank you for joining us and taking our time. Renee, we appreciate you and your time to record this for us every week and posting it. We want to thank everybody.
Hey, Sharon, can I say one thing before we sign off?
Please.
We are about to sit down and eat dinner, and our whole meal is, there's essential oils in every single dish in our meal tonight.
Yay!
People who aren't cooking with their oils, oh my goodness. Rosemary and white beans is incredible. We have a beet dish with some fresh mozzarella using the wild orange essential oil. There are so many things that you can do to cook with your oils that just really punch up your recipes. So if you're not cooking with them yet, try it because it's incredible.
Can't unmute it. There we go. Sorry about that. I think that's fabulous. I cook with essential oils all the time. And I hope you share your recipes on Go Green Group. Please.
I'll post some pictures.
Woo! And don't forget to tell us what you used.
Okay.
There's a whole slew of them. Yay! Thank you.